I think in government, it's extremely important now to have digital media play an increasing role in informing and engaging the public. I'm really excited at the city's openness to having social media. We're getting Facebook and Twitter sites going up, and people are depending on it. Like SDOT has a site for traffic, and our department has a site for the central waterfront and the comprehensive plan, which affects a lot of people in our city. So it's an exciting time to be a government employee, and I'm looking forward to hearing more citizens' voices.
We do a lot of events and we do a lot of community building. And so we record our events to use both as advertisements for why people would come, along with some of our longer events that are more educational. We actually use those as ways of people who are living outside of Puget Sound to listen and learn from the programs we put on. We're obviously very much interested in all the social media tools as well. So aside from LinkedIn and Facebook and Twittering, we're building a social media site for all the different communities we have inside the association. So if it's marketing people who are getting together or finance people who are getting together, we want them to be able to come to the site and interact in an environment which has rich content.
We're a media company, and we specialize in branding the personality of businesses. So we do it with video, website design, graphic design, logo, print collateral, boutique. Yeah, we're a boutique marketing firm. So, we start off when we produce a video. We put it on all the viral marketing video sites, so YouTube, Vimeo, Vidler, VO, Dailymotion, MetaCafe. We tag them all, meta tag them. We give them good SEO for their titles, and then they start sharing with other video hosting sites that we don't necessarily have accounts with, but then the online visibility just starts popping up these video boxes in organic searches. And then we do website design and SEO work, so I mean digital media is huge.
What I do is I represent a lot of interactive media companies. We work to promote and grow that business. So not only do I work one-on-one with those companies, but I see it absolutely being involved in the business workplace. You have digital media, even social media, because that's like the newest form, I think, of digital media. You've got that advertising, of course. You've got that as an additional revenue generation. People are using that as add-ons to other content that they're developing and getting that across to other consumers. When you're looking at advertising agencies, obviously their interactive divisions are growing. We're seeing a lot more of that in every aspect, I think, of industry as they're taking into advertising. When you're talking about communicating with employees, that's another way of using digital media to keep your employees either communicating about the issues that are at the workplace or even trying to get them to creatively think in some new ideas.
You know, I have a journalism degree, and so stories are my passion. And I think when people actually visually see someone sharing a story, it really has more impact than if you just read about it. And so for me, I mean, it just seemed like a natural thing to do. And of course, it's becoming so popular and easy because you can buy little cameras now for, nothing hardly.
I run a company called Duct Then Beer, which essentially is a new media company. We produce media projects for the outdoor set on the internet. They're all internet based, but we team up with magazines that have an internet presence essentially too, and create these projects they're either video. I run a radio show, a new TV show that's coming out, but it's all online. One of the things that I do see that everybody talks about is social media. I kind of didn't want to join the Facebook revolution 3 years ago, and I didn't want to join the Twitter revolution 2 years ago, but it works. I had people that were really passionate about the products I created, or really passionate about the stories I told, and they did it for me in a sense. Like I came to Facebook with like a fan page set up, and I realized right then that I was like, I shouldn't be poo-pooing this, because this is something that's kind of a pretty incredible tool.